Okay, today would be our last lesson. So I'm going to tell you some tricks here, but I'm not so sure if it works with Affinity Designer or Inkscape, but here goes. The first one is, of course, you see these two letters here. Yeah, first you probably, I might have talked about this, but let's see how these goes. Okay, so I'm typing this letter, maybe M and Y, my. Okay, so I'm going to scale it up a bit, right? And have this as a bold type of a font. Okay, so what you want to do is like go to the pencil. It's like a shaper tool, but you can just use the pencil tool. Okay, click on the pencil tool and have like have your structure, your font selected. Of course, create outline. Okay, so what if you want to modify the shape? Of course, you could use the pen tool to to sort of like get that bending on the curve and try to have this joint with with using the pathfinder tool, right? So that's of course one way you could do it. Okay, of course the simpler way is use the uh let's say the pencil tool, and but you want to double click at the pencil tool. Okay, so once you double click, this option window will pop up. Okay, so what you want to do is move this ability cursor over here, accurate to smooth. Okay, move it to the very right. Okay, and then make sure that the closed path when ends are within are checked, and the edits selected paths are checked. Of course, live preview, we prefer have all these three checked and push OK. Okay. Yeah. So once that is done, you could like go to your structure, for example, over here. Of course, before we do anything, ungroup it to make sure it's a single structure. Okay. So you want to use the pencil tool, and you could draw sort of a structure, and they'll connect automatically, right? So you could, of course, modify it even more using the direct selection tool like that. So you don't have to use the Pathfinder tool to have it connected. Okay, so that's a way of like modifying the any structure regarding fonts or any shape. So you could click in, draw something, let go. Sometimes it does not work, so you want to try, a couple of times. Okay, doesn't work. Notice that there's like a small icon, like a star underneath the cursor of the pencil tool. So you probably, yeah, now it's working. So you have to give it a couple of tries, so it doesn't work every time. So make sure that icon is on, and then you draw something, go to the structure, let go. So you won't have to use the Pathfinder tools, which makes things more simple. Okay. So for the Y, also let's do something with, maybe I want a curve of something. I go to the pencil tool. Make sure the option is all like to the smooth side, and let's draw that. Okay, notice that the star is on the lower right of the cursor, and you want to probably bend that in on the right, and oh, it's not working, so probably have to do it again. So does not work like 100%. So it's a, sort of like a trial and error. Okay. Yeah, so does not work every time. So my watch keeps ringing for no reason. So yeah, now it's working. So of course, this is not like 100%. You have to do some modification. For example, these two probably anchor points probably don't need like both. Like it could cancel out one and then move, to move it around to make it more, visually appealing. Yeah, something like that. Okay, so that's the pencil tool with its option. So once you select on the pencil tool, click on the icon again, double click to bring out the pencil tool option. Okay, so that's how you have more options to using the pencil tool. Of course, all of these you could like double click and have like more options regarding each tool, but we won't be going all of these. But most of these tools you know how to handle. So yeah, so one thing regarding logo designs, like sometimes this is something I grab off internet. So this is let's say a shape of a head. It could be like Starbucks, whatever brand or whatever you wanna, whatever type of design you come up with. It's just something I found online. Okay. So ordinary, like when we design stuff, we have it in the monotone, such as black. Okay, without any, other color for the skin and the, rest of the skin, right? For the base, for the skin, thing. So it's just a single color, right? So sometimes you want to like use it in a printout, such as a brochure or something like that. Probably we will have a color at the back, something maybe let's try a dark green, for example, and let's send that green out arrange and send it back. Okay, so I have here a black logo and a green background, which I think it's better when this is a brighter logo because it has sort of a similar tone to the black and the dark green. So I really want to express this logo. So what you might do is, okay, I want to probably copy this background and copy this logo. You might say, okay, let's change this to white. Okay, so I'll change this to a white logo, and it actually looks like a negative film. The face is like dark as the background color, and then you have like white hair. So this is not really a good method of expressing your logos in a when you have a dark background color. Okay, you still want your logo to have the same identity as the black monotone one, right? So what you want to do is you want to like copy your logo. Okay, so there are a couple of steps. Okay, I might like have do mistakes also, but remember these steps. First, have a copy of your logo, okay, and then have a background, okay. For example, let's make this white, okay. We have a white background, and then we send this white background back to the very end, to send to back, okay, to the lowest level. Okay, so we have our black logo and our white background, right? So at this point, we have like both selected. Okay, so we have both selected. Then what I want to do is go to this shape builder tool. Okay, so you use that shape builder tool. So once you use the shape builder tool, like I'm not pressing anything, I'm just hovering over the background. Okay, so notice there's like a plus sign underneath the cursor, right? Ordinary when we use the shape builder tool is to like we want to join two objects. For example, if I press down on the background and then drag the line toward the hair, then it'll combine together, right? That's what the shape builder tool is for. But at this point, I want to push the Option key on the Mac or the Alt key on the PC, okay? So the cursor, you'll see a minus sign, okay? So you want to hit that minus cursor on the background, okay? So now you have like no background, but the white face and the black hair, right? So you have like two substance, right? So what you want to do now is have, of course, both select. You want to unselect everything, okay? So what you want to do at this point, this is very important. You have to remember, okay? You select the white area, just the white area, okay? And then what you do is go to Object, Path, and Offset Path. Okay, this is very important. And once you do that, you can see that like there's a rim outside the there's like a outline outside the your hair or the logo. Okay, of course you could use the once the preview is on, you could use the up and down key to to thicken the border or thinner it, whatever you please. Okay, maybe I want it to be around like 15 points. Okay, and then have this round so that any sharp edges will be a round corner, and click OK. Okay, so once you have that, that's so you have like a sort of like a outline. Okay, so you want to unselect everything. Okay, then you want to click on the face again. Okay, so notice that you're able to move the white object on the face. Okay, so what you want to do is select on the after you set the path, you unselect, and then click on the face again. Okay, so once you click on the face, delete it. Okay, so now you have only like the black solid color and the white underneath with the with a with a border. Okay, then unselect everything again. Okay, select both objects. Okay, then go to the Pathfinder. Okay, Pathfinder, select on the second one. The second one, it says minus minus front, and then option click blah 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 blah. Like just the second one. Okay, you click on that, the black area would disappear. Okay, now all you have left is the white area. Okay, and then now you go to your background color, you remove that. So here's how it goes. So you still have the same design with the hair and the eyes all in dark color, and then you have the face and the outline together in white. So it's a reverse, but you still get to keep the part of the face in white, right? So in this case, you could change any color. Okay, let me move over this. So you could, whatever color you change, the white area stays. So you could have like any background color. So of course, don't have it in white. So have it in any color. The logo will still maintain its structure. Okay, so that's what you do when you're dealing with a color background. Okay, with a white background, of course, you can use a black or a bright color-ish background, you can maintain a black color or any other, dark color that does not conflict with the bright background, okay? So any dark background, you need a bright color. So this is the way to do it without, just reversing the, this is not the way to do it, okay? Just, select the same logo and then just select white. This is not really the way to do it because it looks like a negative, it looks like a film, right? A negative film. So, have like white here and dark. It's not the, the method to do this, right? So this is how this is the correct way of doing this. Okay, so this is the second thing we're dealing with today. Okay, same with these. Okay, this is a little bit advanced. Okay, remember we did this a couple of weeks ago, in which we make properly numbers or letters. We use the appearance tool. So it's actually the same method. Okay, but a little bit advanced. So I have here, maybe letters A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J. Okay, let's do that. I want to scale it up a little bit so you guys can see what's going on. Okay. So what do I want to do now? So I could go to the of course, the appearance panel. So let's go to Windows, Appearance. Okay, so this will show up, right? So let's not make this black. Let's make this like any color besides black. Okay, just to make the thing look more interesting. So what I want to do now is to, as we learned before, is to add a stroke, right? So I'm adding this stroke. So maybe a white stroke this time. Okay, I'll pick a white color. Of course, the larger I pick, it'll go, above that object, right? So I haven't like outlined anything yet. Okay, so what I want to do now, from the method we did before. Okay, so I want to go to over here. It says new effect on the appearance tool. So let's select that. Okay, select on the effect and go to the path. Okay, so once I go to the path, the first one, offset path. So once you do that, okay, you can see that the outlining will go, will be, transferred out a little bit more outside of the of our structure. Okay, now for the joints, I want it to be rounded joints. Okay, so click OK. So, but you see, all these are still connected together, right? So what you want to do now is to, of course, you could like add, the thickening of the stroke. Okay, so what I want to do here is add another effect. Okay, so new effect, and then what I want to do is let's say, wait, hold on. There's an add, a pathfinder, yeah. So the first one is path, offset path. The second one you want to go for is pathfinder add. So once you click on that one, actually these like white borders would connect together. So you could let's see, you'll come up with something like this once you get the values up a bit. Oops. So I probably order in which, like, okay, hold on. Add offset, yeah, offset or add first. Hold on. Let me try it out again. Probably did a mistake. Hold on. Let's try add first. Then have stroke. Okay. Have, let me take a look. Okay. So path, yeah, it's path. Round. So probably have to bring this value up a little bit. Okay, yeah, that's okay. So yeah, I get it. Okay, so let's do this over again. Okay. Okay. So let's start from beginning. We have letters here. Stroke, turn this to a white color, and then bring up the value. Offset first path, offset have this round, and of course this you could have as much as you can. But yeah, so this brings the gap between the okay, so I want to scale this up with the offset. Okay, click OK. So then at this point, I want to use Pathfinder and add. Okay, this is the way. Okay, so now I have this like sort of like a double featured outline with a underneath, which if I have like a background, for example, maybe a green background, and have this let's say a logo type of some sort or a title like in front of that green. So this is how it'll turn to be. Okay. So, but at this point, we still have the we have not outline our letters. So you could actually change anything. So maybe this would be like CCCC, something like that. You could still modify your letters with included, right? So this is sort of like an advanced method than our previous course on the appearance panel by using the effect on the appearance panel. Okay, so this is how this worked, right? So so just remember, you want to bring up the appearance panel again, have a stroke ready, and add effect, off path, offset path, and then add effect on the let's see on the Pathfinder app. Yeah. So that's how it works. Okay. Okay. So the next one, pretty simple. Okay. So this is something that I missed out. So any shape that you made out from a square or a triangle or anything with sharp edges, like there's a, at least at each like 90-degree anchor point, there's a circle in which you could like bend, make a round corner, right? Yeah. So what if you want to make like a reverse right round corner, or a a sharp edge? Okay, besides making the round corner. Okay, there are methods. Actually, it's pretty simple. Okay, if you drag that, it will be a round corner, right? If you drag at the same time, I'm holding the left key. Okay, so go to your up or down key on your keyboard. You click on the up key once, it'll do a reverse round corner. Okay, and then you click on either down or up on your arrow key. Now it's a sharp edge, right? Once again, okay, round corner, up key, reverse corner, and a tight edge. Okay, so this is pretty easy. Okay, all you have to do is drag that round circle, and then click on the up or down key to select whichever side you want. So there are three sides. Okay, the round corner, reverse one, and the one with the edges. Okay, so that's the third part of our tutorial today. And then this one, pretty simple. Okay, I'm not sure it works for all of most of these. I don't know if it will work with other softwares, but you could give it a try. Okay, if not, it does not matter. Okay, yeah, at just one side. Okay, you let me. Okay, you want to use the direct selection tool. Okay, so wait, hold on. Let's have a square. Okay, so use this direct selection tool, and then select on one of the edges, right? So there's only like one circle that will pop up. So once you drag on that circle, you'll have just one corner that's a round corner, and then use the arrow key to select whichever corner that you want. So that's how you just want to modify one side, one at a time or two at a time. You could do, depends on, just use the direct selection tool to select just one anchor point. So you could even have like different corners, on one object, right? So that's how you handle one side. Okay, so the next one, you see, I have to like put a mentioning myself to remember how this works. So what if you have a shape? Okay, for example, I'm drawing a heart. Okay, just off the pen tool. Okay, so it's not a good looking heart, but you get the idea. So I have like a heart shape. Not really look good, but it's a heart shape. So I'm typing in some content. Let's say love for the heart, right? And I want to zoom. I want to scale it up a bit to cover the size of the heart. Okay. So now what I want to do is have both selected, the heart and the font. Okay. And then what you want to do is it's actually like object, I believe envelope distort and make with pop object. I believe it's this one. So, but sometimes does not really work. But anyways, it's Control or Command Alt or Option C. Okay, oh, does not work. Okay, how come? Okay, probably because let me figure this out. Okay, okay, this requires a selection of multi objects, top object of being a path or a mesh. Oh, okay. So I probably have to like create outline for it, have both selected, and oops. Okay, let me take a look how I did this. Okay, so actually uh, that should fit right in. So it's got to be something that I missed. So probably this should be object, arrange, bring to front, and then let's do that. Yeah, so that's how it works. So let's do this again, okay? So it does not have to transfer into a outline, okay? Make sure that the heart is at the very front, okay? It's at least in front of the love, in front of the text, okay? So once you do this, you have like both selected, okay? You could go to Object, Envelope, Distort, and Make with Top Object. Once you click on that, the letters will try to fit into that form, right? So that's how this object came to be. Okay, so it'll try to squeeze that shape into the heart. Okay, and I believe you could still somehow like if I double click, yeah, I could actually like change the text, the content. For example, I'll write my name, okay, Paul, okay, something like that. Okay, so you could actually like modify what's in the heart, but rather you want to like have the context before you do this. Okay, so in case you want to like have the context like fit into a shape, that's how you do this. Okay, it's different from the text on the area type tool. It's different. Okay, so this actually you get the shape to fit in. Okay, and so that's the our which one 1, 2, 3, 4 the fifth one. Okay, and the last one. Okay, this is something I missed out. Okay, so what if you want to create like a grid type of a like row and columns? Okay, of course you might figure you would like first make out the square and then you want to copy it and then paste in front, and then you probably want to like drag it over on the side, and then for the rest you probably want to control command B to duplicate it to to have like multiple copies of that object. Okay, and then you make work your way up to down, right? This is how you like you probably probably the method you'll you'll be doing this. Okay, but there are a simpler way to do this. Okay, the simpler way to do this is to select on the object first, make out a square, and okay, let me think how I did this. Okay, I go, oh yeah, you go to select. Okay, this is a and then you want to go to okay. Hey, is this select? Let me take a look. Let me same or not select. Wait, object. Okay. You just click and it works. Okay. How come? Okay. Select and object. I kind of forgot. Okay. I was added this morning. So not this one. And there's something really simple that I click and it just worked. Okay. But I just all of a sudden forgot where where it's located. Okay. So it should be not view, but I remember it's select. Okay. Okay, let's just leave that one out for now. Once I find the function, I'll let you guys know. Okay. So yeah. So have these like as a practice for the day. So I'll have probably a let's make this a okay for the first one. Okay, so this would be your first thing to do. I'll mark number one. Okay. So the second would be the difference on the logo, for example. Okay. So this one, this white one, I'll probably just color it a little bit. Wait, hold on. I should really give it a background so that okay, you know what's going on. So that's the second one. So third one is the numbers with the okay, probably the background for that. Bring the numbers up. So fourth one would be the shape and the heart. Okay, I'll leave that fast hotkey in there so you know how it works. Okay, so oh yeah, and fifth one with the different edges. Different round corners. Okay. And then I'll send this as a reference. Export a PNG file. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, sure. I'll add that vector file to the to our practice. Okay. Yeah. Okay. And then I'll have a new the face of the girl. Okay. So this will be a vector file for you to handle. On my computer, girl. Okay. So I'll also have it in a PDF format. So in case you can't open it with your software, so I think you could open up PDF or anything. Okay, so I'm uploading this to our classroom. So this would be, I guess, practice 12. Oops. Oh. Complete. All all subjects. Okay, so I'm uploading that. What's that?
That we would have this week off from practices because we would be doing our portfolios instead. No?
No, I never said that. Of course, like if you're like having trouble like working this session with Inkscape or on your portfolio, if you please, right? So I know not all the function work on other softwares, but do what you can, okay? If not, just say, okay, I'm working with, like Inkscape does not work. Let me know, then that will be it. Okay, so practice 12, right? Complete all subjects. So I have here a PDF and a AI with the girl's head or the logo, and then the 1209 PNG file as the 6 subjects we want to accomplish today. Okay, it's not really hard as long as you remember the steps. So and these are actually pretty useful when you're dealing with like some graphic designs while using, Illustrator or any vector software. I believe they also have similar functionalities. You could like try to like have them as, complete as you can. So any questions, come to me. Okay.
If the girl can wait. This one,
Okay.
I don't know what happened.
Okay. Let's take a look. There's some kind of like
I think you
just use the let me probably use this over, so I'll have them out here, so yep, okay. Okay, so you have the letters, the appearance panel, offset, okay. Let me like oops. Again. Then, so you have, okay, without the grid, just the letters, right? And then what you want to do is go to the appearance panel and go over here, add new stroke. It's actually the same thing, yeah. Add new stroke, and then you probably, bring up the scale of the whatever stroke you, whatever. As for now, black. And then go to the effect, and then first go to path and offset path. And once you offset path, you probably want to round corner this. Okay, so it be in a better shape. And then 10 is good enough, or we could like go up the value if you want, right? Then click OK. Okay, at this point,
I think I saw you change it one time.
what's that? Sorry.
Like in here,
Yeah.
the mitre path or something. No, this offset path.
Offset path, yeah.
The settings for it. You had this.
Oh, yeah, it just changed this to,
This is.
oh, okay, this one, you could change it to see how it, how it differs, yeah, how it reacts. But for the time being, just leave it.
What is
Okay.
this one?
If you zoom in, you could see that there's like, okay, let's try that again. So now it's on 4. Okay, it's not really affect so much.
When I did it, it was changed in like space, but it was you had to go really, really up, really low.
Okay.
I didn't know what it was for.
Yeah, so just leave it at 4.
Okay.
So click OK. And then the next thing you want to do is go to Pathfinder and choose Add. That's it.
Yeah, but you made the rectangle and then you put it on top of it. That's what I was confused. Mine wasn't doing it.
The rectangle on the.
And then you put this on the rectangle.
Okay, yeah. Oh, so what the rectangle is for is to have a background. Yeah, just for the background. So actually, this won't be a stroke. So let's say blue. Okay. So let's have like have this like all the way to the back. So that's what the rectangle is for, just to have a background color. Yeah. So that's it. Yeah, it's actually not so hard, but and then you could actually like change whatever. For example, I'm typing in numbers, it'll still work because it's working on the effect without like create outline or anything. The method we did before, we have to create outline. For this one, we don't have to. Yeah. So that's how you do this. Yeah. Okay. No problem.
Also, there's on the in here. I can't get this picture out.
To get into the open it in Illustrator.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's two of these. Okay, either the PDF or the AI would work. So let's try the AI. Let's download this.
I can't
Here,
download it.
can't download it. Open with
It
right
would-
click. It wouldn't down.
It
Okay.
wasn't possible. So
It's
I
interesting.
tried it to print it, and then it came out as PDF.
Okay. So okay. Okay. How come? Let me take a look.
Did it work? Huh? This one.
I haven't tried it.
Okay, just okay. That's a PDF. Okay, let me. Hey, you should be able to download this. Let me take a look. Hold on.
Is it like a PDF picture or?
All right, step. Okay, so what you want to do is, like open in a new tab.
Yeah, that's what
Okay.
she said.
Yeah, and then once it's in the new tab, you'll be able to download. Yeah,
Okay.
that's what you do.
Thank you.
Okay, no problem.
No. I'll
Yeah, give it a try. Yeah, figure it out. What's that? Oh, no, go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah. 就加入什么？
那个 Google Meet，
我还没有让你们加，怎么回事？对啊，
我刚才是怎么已经有人旁边看有人
要冲动，他们都太冲动了，对啊，那不然就是都没来。哦。
对，其实应该只是把点回去嘛，对吧？自己在后面就是后面走，地铁现在在甩土。
他们的相机好像，
可是我这里
我觉得是，
我以为他没找到。
哎，是
我刚刚按到外一圈，
哦，好，
然后就全部。
好，好，这个哈，有这样子的问题的话，代表说你可能哦，你电脑好好玩哦，这样，那个就是你可能的那个有可能显卡突然爆资源之类的，反正有这种情况的话，你就按这个显示，OK， 然后这边有个 GPU 预示，这个就白了。所以你或者是你可能误触碰到什么热键，它变成是这个该那个 CPU 显示 CPU 预示，它就是外框啊，这样对，所以只要显示你用 GPU 预示会比较好，就跑你显卡上面的那个 GPU 这样会比较这样就好。好，没问题。
然后那个
对
那个 offset
这个
是在哪？
这个怎么做是不是？
对对。
好，这个 OK 好，这个你先到视窗，然后有个外观，这个这个之后呢，我要习惯一下，这个你这个的先关掉，先就白色，这样就好然后从这里最左边这一个，你这个会有一个新增笔画，新增笔画之后，它是在这里增，它不是在这里，就是不一样这里增了之后呢，然后再到这个新增效果这边按，然后这个应该叫做中文叫什么？中文应该是叫做路径吧，对，然后位移复制，对，应该是这一个好，到这个时候，对，没错，然后你就可以呢，就改厚度，好，那这个用圆角通常效果会比较好一点，圆角，这个就保持在4，那这样就好了。那可是问题是这些会叠在一起，不好看，所以这是你要用另外一个特效，所以这个特效，然后就说到应该是路径管理员，然后是相加，它现在就会是这样就好啦。然后你放大来看的话，你看那个都绕在你的上面，就这样。好，谢谢。The head.
Yeah, like after we have like so how do we do like
Okay.
hyper
Okay. So you want both of these aligned together like that, right? Okay, you want to select on the white area first, right? Okay, the black area is not selected. Okay, so what you want to do is go to
Yeah, that one is subject.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's in Spanish.
okay, and then okay, let me
I'm sorry.
let me take a look. Okay, So that's a hit, right? And then you want a background color, right? And then the background color, say, okay, a orange color, okay? And then you want to have this at the back, like that. And then have both selected, right? And then use the shape builder tool, and then Option key or Alt key to minus it, right? And then, but as for now, there's like 2 layers of face, right? For the first one, you delete. I mean, oh no, not yet. You select on that one, or just as on over here, and then you go to object path. So that would be okay. Path and offset path. Okay. So you could like probably bring down the value, but not done yet. So click OK. So you have to like deselect, and then select on the face again. No, you select on the face, and delete. Okay, and then select both.
And then this one. Okay. Okay, thank you.
No problem. Okay.
How do you use the shape builder with this one?
Okay, hold on. You want to complete the girl, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, let me use your house. Let's take it. Okay. Do everything. Okay, so you have this shape, right?
Yeah.
And then you want to add a background to it first.
Yeah.
Then have this in
Lighter
any color, okay? Like that. Okay, and then you want to send it back. Arrange, send to back, right?
Yeah.
And then you want to use the shape builder to it, this one,
Yeah.
right? And then go to this right here, like push out. Hey, wait.
Huh?
Okay, it's different. Wait, there's something wrong.
Control.
Probably control, let me take a look. No, not control.
Control all together.
No, this is to duplicate. So, it's different. It's different on your keyboard for some reason. Let me take a look. I want to have both selected, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Alt. The cursor just didn't show. So have both selected, and then click Alt, and then click on the background. So so this, when this is ready, unclick again. Right, deselect. And then now don't touch the back part, okay? Touch the face. So you're actually clicking on the blue area, right?
Yeah.
Okay, click on the blue area, and then go to Object, Path, Offset Path.
Okay.
So once you click on that, okay, this could be any value. Okay, round, don't touch this one, and then okay, right? At this point, and then deselect again. Okay, select on the face again, because there's actually another one. So you want to delete this one, okay? And then have both of these selected, and then go to the Pathfinder, which is down below, right there. Okay, select on the second one. That's it.
Okay.
Have to memorize the step.
Thank you. Let me try.
Yeah, which one? The head one? Or
The same one.
same one? Yeah, okay. Okay. Yeah, just sit down, yeah. Okay. Okay. Okay, once again, okay. So you have this like, wait, hold on. Okay, you just have the head, right? Okay. So I'll move it to the gray area so you know what's going on. Okay. So I'll have like a background. Let's have a square, and then any color. Okay, let's say a green. Okay, and then have this send to back. So it's all the way down here. Arrange, send to back. Right now the black is above the green background. Okay, and then have both selected. Right. Okay. Go to this shape builder tool. Okay. Go just to the background. Okay. Push option. Only the background will be gone. The face will still be green, right? Okay. Then diesel, and then arrow deselect. Okay. Now I'm not selecting anything, right? And then yeah. Now the face is just like that. Okay. Then wait. Okay. Okay. And then what you want to do is just select the face. Okay. Not the black area. Okay. And then go to object, path, offset path. Okay. Once you click on that, you'll have like an outline. Of course, this you could use your up and down arrow to see how thick your border would be. Okay. So these just leave it as it is, and then click OK. And then deselect again. Okay. Now click on the face. Okay. You see there are like two faces. So this one you want to delete. And then deselect everything again. And then have both of these selected. Okay. Then go window, Pathfinder here. Like on the second one. That's it. Then this one, you have a white background or any color background. This will be. Wait. Oh, because it's white background. If the color background, for example, dark background, this would be a. Right?
My gosh.
The problem is the deselecting. Yeah. Okay, time for roll call. Okay, so type in your student ID and your name to show attendance.
Oh, I know. I've been playing with the box.
Oh, I found the function. So, this you don't have to do, but this is just for your information. Okay, so you make out a square, and you go to Object, Path, and it says Split into Grid. Okay, so once you click on that, you could have like maybe 5 rows and 5 columns. So you could have a preview, and so once you zoom in at it, of course there's like this a gutter. You could click in on the row and the column. Okay, so that's a fast way of making a row, a sort of like a if you're dealing with chart or any designs that require rows and columns, this is a way to do it. So yeah, so that's how you do this. So this is just for your information, okay? So it's at the tab and the split into grid, okay? Yeah.
It's okay.
Oh, great. Yeah.
PDF, right?
Is that?
PDF?
Yeah, PDF, yeah.
请问一下，
好，
第三个
对啊，
有一点
有点复杂，是不是？
对
好，好，来，好，你这个先是垫了一个，哦 ，OK， 好，不是这样，好，来这个，好，删掉没关系啊，来，选这个头嘛哈，啊，把它给 copy 起来，接过来这样子，啊，然后其实它需要一个背景，所以你先到一个空白的地方，然后这边拉一个背景，然后背景什么颜色都可以，送到后面去，排列顺序到最后这样子，然后这个时候呢，你2个都选起来，然后这边有这个，就是这个叫做形状建立程式，这个就是 Shape Builder Tool 这个选择起来了之后，这一定要2个都选起来，它才可以有作用选择这个之后呢， 然后选这个背景，啊，不要选，就是这个人列不要选，你要选在一起，还是要连在一起，哦，不要这样子哦。所以我们到背景这边，然后按住我们的 Alt 键，啊，你点背景它就会删掉，然后脸这些会保留住，啊，那这个时候呢，我们选这个箭头，然后在空白的地方我们点一下，因为我们不要这时候不要全部都选，我们只要选绿色的地方就好，就脸的部分，哦，那选这个脸的时候呢，哦，再到这个物件，哦，然后再到应该是录看中文是叫做这个对，路径对，然后应该是位移复制对，好位移复制，它这个就变很粗，它其实复制了一个那这个我们就调整大小这样，这个可以让它是圆角，你现在已经是圆角就没关系，这个就按确定。按确定了之后呢，它其实复制了一个，又扩了它的这个外观，这是要解除全局，因为我们都不要选它的绿色这个地方，然后再选这个脸，因为刚才已经被复制了，所以这个时候其实有两个，这一个呢，就把它给delete掉，然后其实这里有两个物件，一个是绿色的这个物件，一个是黑色的这个物件，然后这两个物件呢，我们这时候这两个都要选在一起。选在一起的时候呢，我们再到路径管理里面，要选第二个这个，然后按的时候，黑色就会不见了。可是你看，这个因为你现在是白背景的关系了所以你把它给变成在一个深颜色的背景的时候，如果这个是一个再暗一点的位置的时候，那它就会变得比较白，这样，插到前面的顺序，这样，这个就是这个的会一样的这种效果，反而不是这样反过来，像负片那样子，对，懂？OK， 所以把它稍微亮一点，这样就看出来了，这样就好，好，谢谢，Also, we can share it out. Okay. So
Make this here.
No, actually you select a square and make a background. Okay, and then with any color because you have like a white background, so anything instead of white. Okay, then have both selected. Okay, then use the shape builder tool, and then Alt key push. Okay, that's how you do it. And then deselect. Deselect on canvas, and then select just the face. Just the blue area, and then go to object, and then path, and then offset path. And then 5 is good enough. Okay, then push OK, and then deselect. Then push on the face again. Then delete. Okay. Then now select both again, and then Pathfinder. Click on that. Then go to a back. Okay.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Okay.
I love him.
他给的 AI 的，前面说拿掉，然后后面还，因为我觉得然后拿然后你直接这样，他上面还
There's like a option to like change it.
所以用他的分享三层。 然后你看，
I'm gonna probably stay home. No, I'm going to church. Yeah, and then not much going on. Yeah, just to church, go to a mass, and go home. No, not really. Yeah. So what are you going to do? You don't know either. No.
Probably do assignments.
Okay,
So sad.
that's so sad. Yeah, exactly.
Even though we only have like how many credits? Oh, you have 17. I have 15 credits.
Oh, okay.
And I have so many. Easy. I don't know why they but then also, yeah. Yeah. You want
Like it goes to
And then another one. What? I don't understand. Probably good, so I have. Why are we talking about this thing, you know, basic. And it's rare and it's is there a size is there a size requirement for our portfolio?
Say what?
Size A3?
Oh, size A4, 2-page, minimum. Yeah.
Oh, you can do more.
Yeah.
Can I make it like instead of going down?
A landscape, yeah, sure.
The deadline is on our presentation. date?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Can you break it down for me?
I couldn't make it last week, so I missed the class.
Oh, okay. No.
Should I still do it and hand it in, or is it only for people here on that day?
Oh, you could, try to make it up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, yeah, I'll hand it in by next week. I think. You're ready on Tuesday.
Oh, I did. Keep it the second line is slow. And now, you wanna go now? We go to tomorrow. No, never. Yeah. And you see, yeah, and number 5.
The number 5? Okay. The number 5? Okay, that's the simplest one. Okay. You make out a square, right? And then all of these dots you could drag, and it's a round corner, right? And then drag and hold the left key, the right mouse key, and then click up or down to change, yeah. Yeah. When you drag, hold and click up and down. Okay. No problem. Okay, I guess this would be it for today. And yeah, remember, starting next week, you'll start with your final presentation. Okay, so just to remind you. Okay, let's take a look. Okay, hold on. Let me go to our classroom right there, and assignment. Final presentation upload here. Okay, so you can see like there's a chart, a Google chart that says different dates. Okay, so next week these 20 people will present. Okay, so look where which date you'll be presenting. So that would also be the day due in your finals. Of course, you're presenting, you have to present something. So you come over here to the desk and present around like 5 minutes, and then about what's whatever you want to present. Okay, your portfolio. Okay, in this case. Okay, I'll repeat this in Chinese. Okay. 好，下周同学们，我们下周开始期末的那个期末的the presentation 啊。I forgot how to say presentation in Chinese. OK， 那个所以我们要差不多就是你拿你最后做好的这个个人简介哈，然后来台上就是我这边哈，对着麦克风。然后介绍大约5分钟哈，你的那个作品还是内容，还是就是大概介绍一下哈，然后就是这样子啊。 所以1人5分钟，我们下周20人，所以仔细看你是哪一天哦。下周16号开始然后再来就是23号、30号，然后再来就是6号就结束，我们4周连续4周，一周20人好，就这样。Okay, so that will be it for this week, and see you guys next week on your presentations. Okay, bye bye.